Hey guys, welcome to the Perseverance Mindset Podcast. Just wanted to highlight a truly incredible story that I just came across my desk and I just seen some news on it. So I wanted to bring this to the forefront because the Perseverance Mindset has a deep respect and admiration for all veterans. Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, Space Force, anyone who serves our country, man or woman. You have my deep and utmost gratitude and respect. Having just passed Veterans Day, but again, we've discussed that too. Every day is Veterans Day, not just 1 or 2 days a year. But going from that, I wanted to highlight just a story. It's just incredible and it's heartwarming, and I know many of you would enjoy it. So it's a local news story out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and it's just an incredible story of community and family and people coming together to show support for just a great event, just a really great time for a local family. Now, the family of a U.S. Army Private Joseph M. Kocho, I hope I'm saying the name right, after 8 decades, has been notified that his remains have been located overseas. Now, this family has been waiting 8 decades to get a word on someone they thought had been killed in September of 1943 in Italy during the many campaigns during World War II. The family was notified. They were reached out to by the U.S. Army to provide a DNA sample. That DNA sample had come back early in August of this year. And it turned out that the DNA from that person remained tested positive. And now that family has just an incredible weight lifted off their shoulders. They've had a family member that was lost or confirmed dead by the Army, sentenced in, again, during World War II. Now, this is just a complete heartwarming story. The burial ceremony for Joe took place this month, a few days ago, I believe. And also there was just such an outpouring of support for this World War II veteran, this person that was killed in action in Italy. And what happened is that in Italy, they had buried his remains in a place where it was an unknown American soldier cemetery. Can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up. And that was basically the reason for the remains of Joe not being located, identified, again, leading the Army to proclaim him dead. And this is not the first we're hearing of these stories. These stories are becoming more and more frequent because as time passes, we find out just more and more history of how we can locate people and how much more we need to do and how much more investigating we needed to do to find people that were just killed in action or just were never found. So I am utmost grateful and happy that this family has had such a weight, and the family's quoted in saying in many of the articles I had read that there's such a weight that's lifted off their shoulders. And it's just incredible that this person had been proclaimed dead by the U.S. Army during World War II because he was unfound. Now, again, family waiting for 8 decades to find the remains of this person, again, after having being basically proclaimed as killed in action, not being able to be found. And now DNA sample later this year and positive. So he was buried in an Italian cemetery for unknown American soldiers. So just a heartwarming story. And from the articles I had read and what I had watched is that so many people, friends, family, veterans organizations, other veterans came up to show their support for a World War II veteran from the greatest generation. And that's just a story I feel that was so heartwarming, and I know many of our listeners and viewers would love to hear stories like that. I want to put some pictures on the screen there. That is, again, Joe. And also making a note of that his Purple Heart just made its way back to the United States recently as well. So just getting that out there, but wanted to put this great story out there for your Wednesday night, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for listening, and hope you have a great week and take care.